Hello, future developers, and welcome to the continuation of our web program. We are now come to work on these. So, the containers itself, so our divs, okay, which are these ones, so these particular ones. So, we have to first work on, so this is what we are trying to achieve now. This. So, to do that, I'm going to my main, my main.css, my style sheet, and then I'm going to type, remember my box A, okay, I guess an ID, okay, box A is an ID. So in referencing an ID, use the pound sign or the hashtag, okay, and then it's called box hyphen A. Okay, so that's the name of this particular container. I gave it a name box hyphen A. So let's give it a border. Let's give it a background color. So background color of let's say Alice blue. Okay, I have Alice blue. You can choose any color. Let's scroll and see. So you can see we have some color here. Okay. Then let's give it a border radius. So border radius. So we want to round in it. So mpx. Okay. So you can see it's rounded. Okay. And then we'll give it a border of. So we want to give it an outline. So a border of. Let's use 1 pixels, 1 px, and then give it a gray color. Okay. And then solid. Okay. So you can see we have our border. Let's try giving it a shadow. So box shadow. So box shadow takes in some arguments or properties. So I'm going to do 10px. So 10px for the um, horizontal. Okay, 10px, and then I'll do 10px for the vertical. As you can see, okay, so horizontal and then vertical. Okay, so that's the offset. So offset 10 pixels for horizontal, offset 10 pixels for vertical. Then another property, 10 pixels for the blur. So you want to blur it, so you can see we blurred it. You can still, let's say I want to do it 6 pixels for the blur. Let's increase it to, let's say 20. And then we can, let's still use 10, okay. I'm going to give it another argument or property of hash a. Okay, so it looks, okay, so you can see we've gotten a much better blur, unlike the dark one. Okay, and then let's do a color. So color for our text. So color, we want to give it white. Okay, you can decide to leave the color, but let me do it. I'm going to do my white smoke. Okay, but if you study, the text will vanish because I gave it a white color. So I can just ignore this, Control X. Okay, so that I have a dark text. Okay, so I'm going to copy this whole code, Control C, on a new line, paste it, and then I'm going to do box B. So box B for this. Okay, so we are going to change this. So let's see what we have here. So we have the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to have to change this background color to, let me use, let's say this color. Okay, and then think, yeah, I think that should be it. Okay, and then I can still paste it, another one, and then that's going to be for our box C. Okay, so box C, we are going to do box C. So box C, let me see what we have. So box C, I can use wheat, background color wheat. Okay, so there's a wheat color, and then you can see we have some, they are not spaced. Okay, so to give them the space, you remember they are inside a container C. Okay, so Flexbox has a property called gap. So gap, I'm going to use gap 20px. Okay, so when I use gap 20, you can see we have 20 pixels of gap. inside, like within this divs. Okay, so we have row gaps and then column gaps. Okay, so let's see row gap. I don't know if we'll take it first. So row gap, or is it gap row? Gap. Let's see. Row, row gap. Okay, row gap. 20 pixels. Let me see. Let me do 40. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's not affecting it now. So what we'll do is just use gap. We have row gap and then column gap. Okay, so for now let's do row gap. Sorry, the gap. Just gap. Okay, to get the spacing. Okay. So that should be it for this particular line of code. You can decide to change the color. So let me say you want to change the color of this, the border color of this. Okay, so let me do white. Okay, it's not sure. Let me do fit. Okay, so I just type fit. Okay, it's not that visible. If I wanted more visible, I can change it to, let's say, 3 pixels. Yes, we have the 3 pixels. Okay, so you can change the values that you want to suit you. So thank you, and then I'll see you in the next lesson.